outside Wembley after Sunderland's win today, back in the Premier League, and all-time hero legend Kevin Phillips is with me. Kevin, immediate reactions?
Oh, incredible! Incredible. For the journey that Sunderland have been on in the last 6-7 years, having spent 4 years in League One. I was here when they won in the playoff final then, and I didn't think 4 years later, that I'd be back here, having just watched them win the Championship playoff final, to get back to the Premier League where the club belongs, because of look at these fans. They came down in their droves today, 40,000+. It's just incredible. I'm delighted for the fans because they've had a tough time, but I'm delighted for the players because they went into the playoffs off the back of 5 losses. Everyone wrote them off, but they dusted themselves down. They dug deep. They're a young squad. They got through the 2 legs, and then they've come here and they've got the job done. It was unreal.
You know what Tommy Watson's going through right now? You scored a winner in the playoff final. What is he going to be going through right now?
Honestly, it probably hasn't sunk into him yet. Of course, the situation with him moving on as well. It's
Brighton.
Yeah, he's gone to Brighton. So, what a way to sign off. He'll be feeling obviously on top of the world, and until he'll probably wake. It won't sink in. I bet it won't sink in for a couple of days. But what he's just done there, he's put himself in folklore history. He'll go down forever being as a hero for Sunderland, scoring that goal that took them to the Premier League. So, I'm more delighted for this lot because they deserve it. Listen to them. They took over Trafalgar Square last night. They're going to celebrate hard this summer. I was going to leave 10 minutes before the end because I want to get up the road, but I'm glad I stayed and watched that unfold. It was incredible. And
last one, they're going to play Newcastle next year. This stadium has been brilliant for the North East. Newcastle winning the League Cup here, and now you today.
Yeah, so and my old club Palace last week winning here as well.
I forgot about Palace.
Yeah, so it was. It's been a great week for me personally, to watch them do it and watch it live. Now they can look forward, they can enjoy their summer. I've been there, they'll really enjoy their summer, but when they come back, they know they've got a tough season in the Premier League. But you're right, that first fixture in the North East Derby is what we all want, whether Newcastle fans want it or not. They're the games you want to play in, and that's what the North East needs, and that's what we're going to get next season.
This stuff doesn't normally happen to us, so it's quite amazing. Can't wait. Next season's going to be great. We'll keep our best players, and they deserved it. Second half was brilliant.
I think if there's a Sunderland way to do it, that's probably the way to do it. Said till the end, this whole playoff journey, and then to score in the last minute was unbelievable, amazing.
Yeah, I wasn't very hopeful after the first half, but coming the second half, they stepped up a level or two and made it for us, and it's been fantastic. I'm over the moon.
Unlikely match winner as well in Tommy Watson.
Hey, yeah, but what a way to sign off. He's a Sunderland boy. Bit of problem about him going. People weren't too keen on it, but it was written in the stars. He came on, picked his spot, and yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing scenes at the end. I did cry quite a lot.
You cried?
A hell of a lot, yeah.
Did you cry?
And maybe a couple of tears, yes. But,
he doesn't. This guy. No crying.
I'll blab with the best of them, seriously. I've seen some emotional times in this stadium, and that's one of them, and I'm delighted. I'm not afraid to say I've had a tear.
So finally, how do you celebrate, and what's to come next season?
What, celebrate tonight? And the good thing about next season is a good chance that we'll keep some of our better players. Keep Job, keep Rigg, develop those guys, Hume, Mayenda, Isidore, keep those. And I think we've got half a chance next year.
Yeah, another night in London, plenty of beers. Next season, hopefully, as you said, keep a hold of our big players and hopefully attract some big stars that I've seen what's happened today.
First of all, many congratulations. As good a win for Sunderland as 1983? 73.
Well,
start that again. Hang on.
Take two. Wait a minute. I'll do it.
So, congratulations, lads. Brilliant win by Sunderland. As good as 1973?
I'm not sure about that because we actually won a major trophy then. But true. Absolutely magnificent today. Absolutely brilliant. The team. The motto of the team is till the end, and that's exactly what happened today.
It's never been more appropriate than like this game and the semi-final before it. 122nd minute. So I think I love their spirit, fighting spirit. Never really in doubt, although it's 70 minutes. I guess I was, if I'm being honest. But yeah. Great goal.
Throughout the season, though, did you really believe this was going to be a promotion?
Make the playoffs. I think we've always known we're going to make the playoffs, even with that flying start. I booked my hotel down here around about Christmas time. You know, the hardest bit was getting from the semi-final of the playoffs to the playoff final. But other than that, I knew we'd make the playoffs. So, yeah, pretty confident. We all faith in Regis Lebris. I'd never heard of him a year ago.
Exactly. You know, we're just, well, it's a cliche, but you know, we're absolutely over the moon. You know, it's unbelievable, and we're so happy. And we'll probably might have a couple of pints tonight, you know, to celebrate.
Exactly. Yeah. Next season, whole nother picture. You know, I'm concerned, but that's a new chapter.
Finally, all of you, do a proper away the lads for me.
Unbelievable, amazing achievement, absolutely chuffed to bits, didn't see it coming, just chuffed to be back in the Premier League, back where this club belongs.
Yeah, same, just in disbelief I think, but we deserved it after them subs came on. I think it was a different game altogether, and Regis Lebris is an absolute legend in Sunderland.
He's been here a year, can't be that bad.
Well, he's got to get there.
Not that much of a legend yet, to be honest with you, he's got a lot to prove.
She's building a statue already.
Well, she's going in for a while night tonight round Trafalgar Square, wherever we're going, but it's a great result, unbelievable, brilliant.
I mean, listen, Sunderland have been looking to try and get back for a long time now.
Definitely, too long. League One, unbelievable, hard times, been a lot of grounds that this club should never be at, but we've been there and we've come back. Premier League, see what happens now. Premier League's another story, really, with how much money we'll have to spend, and that's scary. But that's for tomorrow, so don't even hold back on that question. Don't even see it.
All right, which grounds are you looking forward to going to most?
Tottenham. Never been there, Tottenham. And obviously the Mags one, we're going to beat them.
Well, yeah, the Mags.
6 points off Newcastle, right?
Well, like to think so. We live in hope.
Enjoy your evening.
I'd love to.
Guys, well done on getting promoted today. What does it mean to you?
We're over the moon. It was a great game. Two really equal sides. And for once, we've come out on top. Come on, Sunderland!
My voice is just about gone. It's a funny feeling, this success. We're not used to it.
I went to Charlton. This is our time this time. Hurry, Sunderland!
And that was when Mickey Gray missed the penalty, right?
It certainly was, and it was unfortunate, but how we've done it this time.
This year is our year, and we'll see the Premiership next year.
But the big thing is, guys, I don't want to start raining on your parade, and you're barely outside Wembley, but all of you, can you stay in the Premier League?
Not bothered. Not bothered.
We're going to enjoy today, and we'll worry about next year, next season.
Just need to finish for the bottom. We can manage that.
Coventry, I hope you were watching.
How are you going to celebrate?
We're going to have a couple of beers.
We're going to follow the party, follow the fans, and we're going to enjoy tonight.
And even more beer.
How good a day was that, Ruben?
Mint. It's brilliant. It was a brilliant day.
Listen, Premier League, I mean, could you believe that after the season you've had, whereby you've been in the playoffs all season, you lost your last few games?
No. After last sort of 6-7 games, we were shocking. We have been shocking, and yes, it's been hard for the players because they were guaranteed playoffs. So it's obviously it's been hard for them to get motivated for games, you know. Which, as a fan, you think is that an excuse, but in reality, it is. It's hard to get motivated for a game, and today, you know, you hear all this, and after the first half, you thought we didn't turn up, you know, but second half we came out. Once we got an equaliser, I thought we looked like we were going to win the game, and fair play to Tommy Watson. It's a lovely parting gift, you know. It is. It's a parting gift for him. You know, he's looked really lethargic and disinterested these past 6-7 games, but today though, he came up with the goods for us at the end. You know, we're Premier League. So
I just want to ask you one quick question because you've now gained a daughter who I think wants to go to bed. Newcastle won here, but this is better, isn't it? Sunderland winning here.
Of course. Yes, amazing, absolutely amazing.
Are you going to celebrate tonight?
Lots of our football club, because we're a part of Silksworth Youth as well, so lots of our football clubs down here as well, so we'll all be gathering together and celebrating all together.
And we haven't had the Audi money as Newcastle side, you know what I mean? So
Stop that. Can you say away the lads? No, you can't.
No.
I didn't think she could. What did you reckon at half time?
I thought we'd done. No way was getting back into that game, mate. But what a result. How have we nicked that? That's how we've been all season. Unbelievable. We're just against the odds.
I'm struggling to understand you with your northeast accent.
My Mackham's accent.
Yeah, so tell me why you're a Sunderland
I
fan.
was born up north. So since I was one, I've lived down here. Listen, you support these, you support them for life. Have you ever been to this ground? They're
You want to go next season? Which game in particular are you looking forward to?
all the London games. Beat
Well,
West
obviously,
Ham.
you live in London.
Beat West Ham. They're just home games. This is a home game for me. Fantastic.
Are you actually going to go north of Watford to support them?
Yeah, I'll go all the time. We go all the time away. I had a season ticket for years at Sunderland, but it's 9.5 hours round trip, mate. That's a killer. But this is fantastic. This club, the supporters, that's what you fall in love with. It's fantastic.
Brilliant. Well done today.
Yeah, thank you. We deserved it in the end, just about.
Here we are outside Wembley with some really joyous Sunderland fans. On a scale of 1 to 10, taking out the fact that your kids have been born, where does this rank in days of your life?
It's going to be 10, 12. Can't believe it.
What did you say?
I said 12, I can't speak. I can't speak.
You can't speak, why not?
I don't know, I'm just exhausted, brilliant. I don't know, I can't speak, I'm speechless is what I am.
A word for the match winner, because she's not always been flavour of the month, Tommy Watson at Sunderland.
Rock on, Tommy, son. Rock on, Tommy. Brilliant. What a finish. 2 brilliant goals. Can't believe it.
He's earned his fee for going. I think he was getting slated the last 4 or 5 games, and now he's a hero. He'll go down as a hero now. So
The first half was pretty poor, but the second half...
First half was terrible. But I thought that would up, nervous, very nervous. So 9 going off in the first minutes rocked us a little bit. And then after that, second half, I thought there was only one team in it. It was coming, I felt the momentum. And when we got the first one, there was only one team going to win it. Whether it was extra time, Dan Ballard, 121st minute, or Watson in the 90th minute, I don't care.
I just want to bring the young lady in from the back for 1 minute. Last May, if I'd have asked you about Regis Lebris, you probably would not have heard of him. What do you think of him tonight?
Oh, I think he's brilliant, yeah, love him to bits, love him. Still can't say his name properly, but I love him.
How do you say his name?
I call him Reggie. I just think it sounds better.
Go and enjoy yourselves.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.